Welcome back to Vinny's Aquatics. From deep inside the top secret underground fish room. Oh baby, let's Fahaka. Okay, so I did a thing. I got a baby Fahaka pupper at my local fish store about 2 weeks ago. I have him sitting here in a 5-gallon nano quarantine tank I've had set up and cycled for a while now. Let's see if I can find him. There he is. There's the baby Fahaka. He's about, at the most, 3/4 of an inch right now. He's a real small guy. Now, something's bothering me about him that I'm going to tell you about in a minute. But as I was doing research on the Fahaka pupper, I come across the story that had something to do with zombies. Yeah, actual zombies and puppers. This is going to be great. Wait till you hear this one. So, Benny, what did you notice it was wrong? Well, let me tell you guys, there's something different you got to do when you get puffer fish. And this is why.
The Fahaka has not been successfully bred in captivity, and little is known about their breeding habits. It is known that, in the wild, they spawn in very deep water.
What that's telling you is your puppers are most likely wild caught. And when your fish are wild caught, not aquarium raised, you got to do different things with them. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and that's coming up next. So let's get this started. Like I was saying, your puffer fish is most likely wild caught. The depths that these fish breed at, you're not going to get that in a home aquarium. You're not going to be breeding these fish, and you're not going to get them from a fish store where they've been bred in an aquarium. So you're going to end up with wild puppers. Now the problem with that, and I've dealt with this with every time I get these puppers, especially the small ones, you got to watch out for it in the small ones especially, is the fact that they have parasites. They come in a little skinny, and if you don't take care of it, you're going to lose your pupper. So the first thing I'm going to do is whenever I bring a pupper home and I put him in a quarantine tank like this one is I'm going to add some meds. What I'm going to add, first I'm going to add API General Cure. I'm going to see how that goes. Usually that knocks any problem out right away before I got to go on to anything stronger. And I worry about, because a pupper is a scaleless fish, what medicines I can actually give. The second thing I do is I went to my local fish store and I got some frozen, some bloodworms. The bloodworms, I'm going to feed it to him. I'm going to bulk him up. Now, I just fed him a couple minutes ago. He's eating. I just want to make sure he doesn't have any leftover parasitical problems. You know what I mean? I mean, why not? You're better off quarantining your fish and doing a general cure anyway. But Vinny, you said something about puppers turning people into real zombies. You can't be serious about that, can you? And my answer is yes, I am.
Do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button and smash the notification bell. Thank you.
Alright. Before we get to the zombies, I'm getting to it, don't worry. We're going to take a look at, real quick, my big puffer. It's a guy, you saw I made a video about it when I got him about a couple months ago. He's grown about an inch since I got him. His favorite foods are clams, shrimp. He loves the mussels. He also likes long walks on the beach, romantic evenings, and he hopes for world peace one day. It's finally time to get to that subject you've all been waiting for. Well, probably not, but either way. Can puppers cause zombieism? Can a pupper turn a human being into a zombie? Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but let's follow along and see where this goes.
Pufferfish, or fugu, is well known for being a dish that stands a good chance of killing the person it's served to.
Yeah, okay. We'll put that on the list of foods to avoid.
But people still eat it, partly because some people like living life on the edge, but mostly because all people like getting high.
Look, I've never seen anybody get high off a fish.
Find out how the pufferfish helps them get there. The pufferfish, any one of the family of Tetraodontidae, protects itself in the wild by gulping down water and swelling up its belly to make itself look bigger.
Yeah, I knew guys who used to do that at the bar with beer.
It does this because, apparently, it can't find a way to communicate the simple message, I'm poisonous.
So what you're saying is, we need to get puppers little t-shirts that say, danger, I am poisonous. I think that'll solve the problem.
These fish are considered the second most poisonous vertebrates in the world. They contain a toxin 1,200 more deadly than cyanide. It's in their skin, their ovaries, their gonads, and their liver.
Yeah, I really could have gone my whole life without thinking about my pupper's gonads. But thank you. Thanks for the visual.
One fish can kill 30 people. The poison, tetrodotoxin, is actually produced by the bacteria that the fish allows to colonize its various parts. Tetrodotoxin is a neurotoxin, meaning it takes out the nervous system as it moves through the body. This may sound like a relatively painless death, with the brain going offline quickly.
Okay, so you got that going for you. Oh wait, what?
That's not the case. The toxin starts with the extremities. The first place people notice it is in the lips. Then the fingers. There's a tingling numbness and a loss of control. This is a sign that it's time to get to the hospital.
You think?
The toxin moves inwards from there, taking out the muscles, often causing weakness, while paradoxically bringing on vomiting and diarrhea.
Yeah, because what's a fun time without vomiting and diarrhea? Woo!
Then tetrodotoxin hits the diaphragm. This is a large muscular membrane in the chest that lets the lungs breathe in and out. The respiratory system is paralyzed while the person is still fully conscious. Eventually the toxin does get to the brain, but only after the person involved has felt their body being paralyzed completely, entombing them inside. Even then, some people aren't lucky enough to completely lose consciousness. There are people who report being conscious, either occasionally or continually, throughout their coma.
Huh. Well, that just sounds like a party. Where do I sign up for this?
These people may still be luckier than some pufferfish victims. Wade Davis, who wrote about the famous Clavius narcissus case of a person becoming a zombie.
Yeah, you heard it. She said a zombie. A friggin' zombie.
He claimed that pufferfish toxin, along with other neurotoxins, was used to first make a person seem dead, then take out their higher brain function, and cause them to become a zombie.
So there you have it. Zombies. People listen to me. Just stop it, okay? Just stop it. Stop using fish to make people turn into zombies. Thank you. So, all right, that was friggin' different. Kind of weird too. But now it's time to eat. Let's watch this boy chow down. He's got a nice piece of crab for dinner. Gotta be honest, I wish I had some crab for dinner. Oh, especially with butter. Butter. He's a good eater. I have no problems with him. And no, I'm not going to use him to turn anybody into a zombie either. Now we're going to wrap this up with a nice little bow on top. So I added the meds. I did a small water change. You'll see in the back I have a sponge filter and I have a DIY filter that I made out of an old pump. A very small pump. I don't want a lot of flow in there for this guy. My objective now is to bulk this guy up.
I'm Han. I'm France. And we want to pop you up.
Keep an eye on him and get the planted tank ready. Then I want to put him in there. And we'll clean this out and we'll use it for somebody else. Thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you had fun checking out my Fahaka pupper, the baby and the big one. And I hope it was great that you learned that you could turn people into zombies using your puffer fish. Now I'm not saying do that, but hey, it's always good to know, right? I'm pretty sure we all know a couple zombies anyway. So guys, once again, thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Vinny's Aquatics.